I remember when the ADA was only a dream, a beautiful dream of equality for our people. Though much has improved after many battles, the promise of the ADA has not been fulfilled. The ADA's goals have not been achieved. So I'm still dreaming. I dream of a day when our people will no longer be locked up in nursing homes and other institutions, will not be left lying in their own feces, will not die of neglect of precious sores.
Will not be refused medications that could save their lives and given instead drugs that numb their senses and take away their willpower so that they can no longer fight. I dream of a day when they'll stop sticking psychiatric labels on our people, run 150 volts of electricity through their brain against their will, or force them to take drugs they don't want. I dream of a day when all our people will live in freedom in their own home, in the community, with all the services and supports which should be ours by right. I dream of a day when they'll stop waving "do not resuscitate" orders in front of our faces when those of us who they consider severely disabled go to a hospital. When they'll stop asking if we really want to live in our unfortunate conditions. When they'll stop thinking we're better off dead. I dream of a day when our people don't have to leave their home state and move to another state because they're in danger of ending up in a nursing home, and because in their home state they cannot get the services that are vital to their survival. And sometimes even after they move, they still get stuck because of bureaucratic bullshit.
Right on.
I dream of a day when the world is a welcoming place, not one that's full of barriers and of prejudice, of closed doors and closed minds. I dream of a day when our young people all get the best education they deserve and are not limited by the low expectations our society has for them. I dream of a day that when they proudly earn that college degree, they can go out into the world and get a good paying job without being discriminated against and without having to be afraid of losing benefits and services. I dream of a day when our people who worked hard to get that job don't have to limit their income, be afraid to get a promotion. I dream of a day when all our people can live up to their full potential, live the life they want to live, when our brilliant lawyers, as well as our talented artists, can be compensated for the valuable contributions they make without being afraid of losing Medicaid. I dream of a day when we can get married without being afraid of losing Medicaid.
Man, shut up.
Medicaid for so many of our people means survival, but it also means slavery.
I dream of a day when we too can share the American dream. A day when our people are no longer poor and made to remain poor or demeaned and made to fake poverty
in order to receive the health care that should be ours by right. Yes, I dream of a day when health care is a right, an equal right for all of us, disabled and non-disabled alike. When you don't have to be rich and you don't have to be poor, when we can all carry a red, white, and blue national health insurance card that says we can get whatever medical care and whatever services and supports we need simply because we live in a civilized country. I dream of a day when the goals of the ADA, equal opportunity, full participation in society, independent living, and economic self-sufficiency will finally be achieved. When the promise of the ADA will be fulfilled. When the dream will become a reality. I dream of a day when we finally will be able to stop fighting. I'm getting old. I don't have the strength anymore. I know it may not happen in my lifetime. I dream of the day when we won't need to get arrested anymore. When we'll just be proud of what we have achieved. Proud of ourselves and each other. I dream of a day when all our people will be free.
Yeah.